Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is PsychoJC. You guys can call me Joe. Welcome back to another update. And basically, it's going to be the last main update on my PC setup. Sorry about the wait. I was kind of lazy. I was kind of just pushing it off because I didn't think it was that necessary to upload another video. But I just wanted to post this video to show you guys the finished product, or it's close to the finished product. I still have to get some stuff here and there for the setup, but the majority of the setup is basically not all done. So let's go step by step, and I already showed a little bit right there, but yeah, let's go to the thing itself, PC. As you can see, I got the blue LED on. You can customize it. The one I have, this is the NZXT H510i PC case. It can fit all motherboards really, mini ATX, micro ATX, and just normal ATX boards. I have an ATX board, so it's just the normal full-size 7 PCI slot one. And yeah, we got, of course, the EVGA GTX 1070 in there with a Core i7-4790K. It is overclockable, but I don't really plan on overclocking it. I can, and I will probably try it a few times here and there, but that's not why I wanted to buy this processor. I just wanted a processor that I can, rely on and always, screw around with in the future with overclocking and stuff. It's just a little, cool thing to add to it. But also, the RAM is 16 gigabytes of DDR3, 1866 megahertz speed. It's not too fast, but from what I've heard of, this speed of RAM is more than good for me, especially with gaming and stuff, because I got the GTX 1070 and the 4th gen i7. Which, if you guys are wondering, this 4th gen i7 came out in 2014. However, in 2014, this was, I think, the best processor at the time. So, it may be 6 years old now. However, for the price I got it for, it's still a good processor. And yeah, it's a lovely fucking CPU. And I don't know what else to cover. Oh yeah, hard drive. Yeah, well, that just happened. Yeah, if you're wondering why that happened, I have a mini fridge over there, and every time it turns off, that shuts off just the one monitor. I don't know why. And because I did that, I showed you guys the rest of the stuff up there. I apologize, but we'll talk about that later. Anyway, the hard drives. We got a 3 terabyte hard drive, just a normal basic hard drive. However, again, it's 3 terabytes. So I could have a lot of videos, I can have a lot of photos on there, a lot of my, just a lot of videos, yeah, just that, videos. And I could put games on there, but I mean, I do have also, as my boot drive, I've already said all this, guys, in between the videos before this video. I've made like 4 other ones, just me slowly working on this PC, and I've already said the stuff that I'm saying now, but I wanted to just tell you guys so far, or not even so far, but I just want to give an overview of the whole thing, the whole specs, everything, just in one video, which is the final one, hopefully. But anyway, I'm talking way too fucking much. The SSD, which is the boot drive, which, of course, as we all know, SSDs are a lot quicker, booting the OS, booting games, and all that. It's just much more snappier and just much more responsive and just a lot better. And plus, there's no moving parts, so it can't die quickly. It lasts a lot longer than just a normal hard drive. Man, I'm sounding like a fucking genius right now. Boy, oh boy, I know a lot. Fuck me. I don't. I just Google stuff, and that's why that's how I was able to build this PC. So if I can do it, you can do it. Anyway, of course, the SSD which if you guys are curious, it's a WD Blue 500 gigabyte SSD, which I got brand new for 50 bucks. And if you guys are wondering the brand of the 3 terabyte hard drive, it's also made by WD, and it's also a blue as well. So it's kind of cool that I got it all matching. And I like how it's blue because look, got blue that and blue that. It's all matching. I kind of like it. I love the way it turned out. But yeah, so we're good with hard drive space. We're good with basically everything. I try to make sure that this PC is a PC that I'm gonna have for a long time. I made sure that, you know, it performs nice, it performs cool, and you know, that's why I bought another 2 front fans for the PC case, because it didn't come with those 2 front fans. I got that separate. But yeah, guys, you don't know how happy I am to actually have a workstation, you know, a station that I can fucking rely on and don't have to worry about it crashing, or don't have to worry about it like freezing on me and being so slow. And you know, I can boot up, I can just press the power button, and in like, I don't know, 6 seconds, 7 seconds maybe, boom, I'm there at the start thing, you know, put in my pin, and boom, everything loads like, I don't know, in 5 seconds, you know, Discord loads up, everything else loads up. The PC I had before this computer, the Dell Optiplex, which I had for a good like year and a half, it served me well because I had it paired with a GTX 1060, and it was a 3rd gen i5. It was good for its time, but this beats it by a lot. I mean, a fucking lot. It was worth it. You know, I sold a lot of my stuff to get this, and it was worth it. It was fucking worth it, dude. And if I would have done it over again, I would have changed just a couple things, but basically, you know, you guys, you don't even know how fucking proud you don't even know. I'm just so happy that I learned what I learned, and you know, I was able to do this under, you know, a few months. You know, it was I'm just happy the way it turned out. Anyway, I'm talking too much. I'm babbling a lot. Let's go and show you guys these guys. So you guys have already seen these, however, you haven't seen them on yet. Here they are. We got all 3 monitors on. They are all the same model, so they're all the same size, and they all look the same. The color is very similar. This guy had a little bit of like a yellowish tint, but in the settings, I was able to kind of make it as close as possible with the other ones. So, of course, OCD me has to do that, but overall, the way it looks, man. They're, of course, standard. They're 1080p. However, they're not 60 hertz, they're 75 hertz, so you're getting an extra 15 FPS if you think about it. In games now, I get a solid 75 FPS instead of a fucking solid 60. So, without a doubt, guys, it's so different feeling. You may be wondering, oh, like, it's just only an extra 15 FPS. Like, how better could it possibly feel? It feels smooth. It feels just great. It's great. It's great. Oh my god, it's just great. Also, we got this bad boy. This is the Blue Yeticaster. I got it all in one thing, basically. On eBay, I found this. And the guy said it was open box, but when I got it, it didn't even have a box, so that makes no fucking sense. Normally, if an item is open box, you still get the box, and you get all the stuff that came with it originally. But, you know, I was able to get the Blue Yeticaster for 100 and fuck, how much? 100 and fuck. That's how much it was. It was a little over $100, but normally this guy goes for 200 bucks, brand new. So even though it was used and there's a few like scuffs on it, which you can barely even notice, it was worth it, in my opinion. The microphone, it didn't come with this pop filter. I bought it separately, and that just happened again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. Anyway, I say anyway a lot. I apologize, guys. Anyway, this guy sounds great. I've wanted to buy a Blue Yeti for, I would say like, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years now. Finally got one. It looks great, and it sounds fucking professional, especially for the price. I mean, the whole bundle was just a little over $100. This guy brand new goes for over $100, and I got all of them for the same price, really. So I mean, it was a good deal nonetheless. And this guy right here, I was gonna talk about the headset because I bought this recently, but that guy, if you're wondering, that is the Logitech C920. And I got this like a little over a year ago. Actually, no, 2 years ago, sorry. And it is a solid webcam. I got it at Best Buy, brand new, for $50. And I think it still goes around for $50. It's that good. They're not really lowering the price because it's a solid webcam. And I see why, because I've had it for 2 years and I get it. But onto this guy. This is, you can barely see because of the lighting, but this headset, I got this guy on eBay, brand new, for $100, and I cannot believe the quality. The sound quality is unreal. I myself I've never really purchased a better quality headset. I've never, like, all the ones I bought were like maybe under $40, but this guy was $100, and oh my God, it was worth it because the quality's there. So I'm not gonna worry about, it breaking on me in the future because of the quality. It may break on me in a few years, but I mean, I don't throw shit on the floor. I don't handle my things like a caveman, I'm very gentle. And yeah, so this guy is made by Audio-Technica, and it's the ATH M40X, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's it. And there's other ones. There's a M50X, I think, which a lot of people said that that headset was actually worse sounding than the M40X, which is weird because the M50X is more money, and it's supposedly a lot better sounding. Like, it's just a better quality item all around. And yeah. So I said, fuck that. A lot of people are saying the M50Xs are bad, so I'm gonna just say, hey, if these people are right, then wow, I dodged a bullet. Because again, I don't know a lot of shit when it comes to headphones and webcams. I don't know much about as well, but I bought this, and I love that you can remove the aux cord. So if you have one that's wired in, like, I don't know, your dog or cat chews on it, you are fucked. You have to either fix it, just like to cut it and wire another wire on it. It saves you so much headaches and fucking stress, You don't have to worry about it breaking because you can always put another one in there. Oh, and also, enough talking about that. On to the final things I want to show you. These guys right here, my stereo speakers, these are made by Creative. They're called the Pebble. And this is the V1. I think there's a second version of the Pebble that's, I guess, supposedly better, but I didn't want to get it because it was a lot more money. It was like, I don't know, $50 more, maybe even more, I don't know. So yeah, I said, fuck that. I just want to buy the $25 ones, which, yes, these guys, fuck's sake. These guys, yes, they were $25, and guys, they sound so good. For the price, I highly fucking recommend them. Buy them. If you want a cheap PC, I don't know, speakers, they're good. It doesn't come with a subwoofer or anything, but on the back of them, it has like a bassy, thing. It's like a built-in woofer kinda. It's kinda there to make the speakers sound more bassy, and it kind of does work. I'm not gonna lie. Creative did a good job making a really low-end speakers, or low-end as in like cheap, but I mean, it's really not low-end. It's nice sounding. So I gotta give them credit where credit's due, man. And I've heard of them for like a year and a half, but I was like skeptical. I was like, they look cool, but do they sound cool? Do they sound cool? And this, wow, they shocked the fuck out of me, so they're pretty good. And yeah, so I don't know what else to say. Also, no, I gotta tell you guys one last thing before I end the video. You can barely see it because I don't have the flashlight on, but I got the cables routed underneath the desk, so there's no wires really. We'll accept that. And the Ethernet cable, because I'm connected directly to the modem or the router. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the setup and the video. I'll be making more videos, like slowly updating you guys on, you know, my room, because we're gonna be painting it soon, getting some more money in a few weeks. So your boy's gonna have a nice room all done, basically. So I love you all. Thank you for watching the video. Be safe out there because, you know, the coronavirus is of course upon us. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. I love you guys.